Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
Again?
Your
I know. But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ! Ah! You bastard! We've got a connection in the region, but I won't tell you more. Never!
We'll see.
No! Ah!
Hey, easy now. He's had enough. Don't overdo it.
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monster!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit! Damn it, Henry! He's dead now!
Jesus.
It doesn't matter what you just... Let's get out of here. He's done talking now.
How do you feel?
Fuck! This shouldn't have happened! This should never have happened!
Well, we got a tap.
I know, but still...
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard... What he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally. Why, for God's sake, has...
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it?
I hope they're innocent. But either way...
No, there's nothing to be done. We must tell...
I don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon... He's surely already waiting for us.
bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
We got something out of him before he...
Before he what?
Well, there's no need to send for the executioner. The captive won't talk anymore. Ever.
I did not tell you to torture him to death. He could still have been useful. Damn. What did you get out of him?
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That is quite odd. Why would young Semin leave his own wedding? Moreover, right before the ambush. Something seems fishy to me.
It's all a bit peculiar.
Precisely.
Yes, we shall.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah.
It happens.
Greetings,
Just watch where
Master
you're
Guard.
going next time.
Excuse me?
I bring news.
Excellent.
Well,
I did that.
We've the band.
and us.
We will.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth.
Ah. That.
Precisely. Black.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Older Semihine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semihine was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds likely. Very well then.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon, but we won't wait for laggards.
Shall we ride out for Semihine?
Wait, we still have to wait for Hashek. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait.
All right.
There you are.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
So mount up and we'll ride out. We've got a long haul ahead of us. To the hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride. young Semine conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Come here. Whoa! Everything all right, eh?
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. And they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there, didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was his captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
You bet he was, but it'll be the two of us who catch up with them. And his very own mace that I pummel him with. But that's enough talk. It's still a long way to Semine. We ought to pick up the pace. What do you say?
Aye. We should speed up. We have a way to go.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgov's emissaries! It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your whole company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Burgov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards!
To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we couldn't trust that pair!
Fucking traitor!
Yeah!
Don't spare him!
I'll sort you
It's
out.
a wonder you're still standing. You silly doggy.
That's right.
Easy, good horse.
We're off.
Semi
Mount up.
conspired against our lord. We're going to get him. Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men hiding places, so I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. I'm fed up with the way you have to keep looking over your shoulder, because you never know who's going to sneak up on you.
God's truth. The worst of it is, these days you can't even trust the people around you.
Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor.
It's about time.
To what?
Such a short...
Just
You're right, I'm interested.
What?
Don't play...
My own?
That's it. Unless you've got you two. What's the mean?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of...
And not just...
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting...
And disappeared from the wedding. Long enough before the...
But he...
Hand him over.
We're not handing anyone over.
We have a witness who confirmed that Alder was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semin, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only... I'll tell...
Where the fuck... You're...
Hashek, you can't do that.
Can't? As you think Lord Vo... So, what'll it be, old man?
You're right. You better listen to him, Lord Semin.
Do you not understand?
Keep If you shut your mouth, gnarly, everyone...
Hashek, don't overdo it.
That's true.
You're sure I'm going to... Well then.
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son...
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Alder over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship.
To arms!
Oh!
I'll kill you! Hey!
Bleeding like a stuck pig. Slice him up.
Please, sir. Is someone fighting?
Fuck him. Let him have it. He underestimated him.
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
He's nearly got me! Blood!
Strike. Bash him on the head.
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
You're right. They were covering for a band of murderers.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that...
And what should we do with the other...
Do whatever you... If Alder hears them screaming...
Hashek! You can't...
We'll search the fortress, and if Alder is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
Hell with you. Don't try to stand in my way. It's either them or
pay me compensation, you blackguard.
You.
Are you deaf? I really will call the guards.
We can work this out.
How dare you? You'll give it.
Forgive me, friend. Suppose...
Well, since you put it like that, don't forget to mention my generosity to their lordships. Christ, it stings. At least it stops the bleeding.
It's futile, Older. Come out.
No one anywhere.
Where are you? We'll find you anyway!
No one here. I have to go a different way. Where's he hiding? I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Don't kill me! Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were
And what exactly did our men do?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from Van...
So that's what it's about. You're waiting.
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes side...
He promised to help bring peace and order to...
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. It's all the same. The thing that... But one day you'll understand me, Henry. So go on. What are you waiting for?
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you had the deaths of our...
Go on then. Punish me.
I'm no executioner.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
That's not my concern.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. And I don't...
What happens now? Will we take him to...
Trotsky. This...
You swine!
But... Hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes. As a warning to any... And this one can stay here.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
Quick! Go! Ja! Quick! Ja! Well. Von Berghoff's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
You shouldn't be walking around here without a
You're not
light.
from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. What are you doing, lurking around without a light? Get a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks. Ugh! You're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark. Anyway, carry on.
Easy. Nice and slow.
Whoa, whoa.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I heard there's one I'd like to borrow. A sand-coloured...
Yes, several rare and astonishing. But why are you interested in an...
I've heard that every
Perhaps you know more about that book than... Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak, and the one you're looking for, caught his attention. He left with it before I could even... All I remember is the authors and... I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, but he's had it.
I'll have a...
You think I... It seems Nick... I've warned him, but Nick... As I said, I've managed... I'm Nick... Now that... But I'm a...
I'll help.
Many thanks.
I won't keep... Bloody hell. Oh, fucker. Ah, damn. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation.
How long? And what?
Nothing.
So, will you? So, take care. I'm sorry.
We'll talk in the morning.
Greetings.
We'll talk in the morning.
Hey, I won't have you causing trouble here, laddie. Cough up.
I apologize, ma'am.
Very well, then. I'll be sure to remind...
We're back from...
About time. We will talk about everything in my chamber.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Samin, sir.
You all look satisfied.
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding...
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up.
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation, sir. Old Semin decided to fight back, and it ended in a horrible bloodbath. They're all dead.
Jan of Semin was a traitor. He deserved nothing less.
That may be true. But it is not for you to decide about his guilt. That is up to me! I did not send you to kill my vassals and subjects, damn it!
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming.
What happened at Semin must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast.
Of course. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
I'm sorry.
God Christ, pardon me.
Greetings.
I'll have a look.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. You're up.
I'll have a look. Let's talk about the...
All right.
What would you say?
That sounds really... Hi. Your pleasure doing business. Take care.
Excuse me.
Greetings.
What do you have?
Selling me... That means... How much do you want for...
And it looked like...
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. What would you like?
Show me...
Take care then. What is... Are you whistling just for fun?
Easy, good horse.
Ow!
Whoa!
What are you roaming around here for? What do you hear?
Show me...
Worried about the Sure. Finally. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Watch where you're going!
Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa.
What would you like?
Show me...
I'll have a look at... I'll have a look at...
Easy, good horse. Whoa, whoa.
My friend. Good to see you, friend.
Quick, go! Ja! Go! Whoa!
What will it...
What do you have? Let's talk about the...
Sure. Very well. Thank you, and take care.
Quick! Ja! Ja! Whoa!
What?
Show me... I'd like to do some...
Why? I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. Was willst du?
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Good day.
Slow down, you idiots!
Whoa.
You better watch out for me. Got it?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
It's just you.
Do you know where I can find Nickford? The scribe said you might...
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickford, but when I need him, I'm sorry.
I was asking... I can.
In that case...
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chamber. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from some...
Cursed the heat, but when the... Not much. My dad has sent all but fear and may this be the... That's it. True enough.
My...
But... What is it?
But...
I know the...
Look...
I need help.
No! So you're doing that. Well, it was here. Did someone take it? Help! Arrest him! My God!
I surrender!
Now felt like return.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Greetings.
Remind me.
Have you cook us the good for now? We use and then I'm the
I'd rather find someone.
What a shutback.
God be with you.
I need.
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business. I'm sorry. Greetings, friend. Don't you dare cause any trouble. My God.
Good day to you.
What do you have for...
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. What do you need?
Show me your...
Selling me... That means a lower price, friend. How much do you want for it? I'm done haggling. What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
Good day.
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you're...
How did you have any? Oh.
I'd like to...
What are you in?
Can you tell me what's been happening?
Fine, but it'll...
If I sit...
Well. Have you... You can pay, or you can take... It will improve. Always keep...
I've sinned, Father. I want to purify my soul in the eye of God.
Your soul is pure.
I'll do it as a token of my love.
Outside Trosco, that's where you should look for...
What penance do you give me?
Bless...
All right, Father.
How long have you been...
Well, but if you...
How do you... Yeah.
Then you... She... Her husband... He's an... And the...
I know...
It's in...
What is Sirot?
What can I tell you? He brought... And yet he's the right...
I understand.
That's not...
But...
But numbers and accounts... But that...
I've sinned.
First... Till we meet again.
What's going on here? What happened here? I'm fussing over nothing. Christ, pardon me.
God be with you.
Do you know when... I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll...
What can we do?
Wait? What else? Come and pick me up this evening, before the...
Good day.
What do you have for...
come just at the right...
It looks like we'll eat and drink our...
It'll be mostly a lot of point...
You're not looking for...
I'm fed up with this. And above all...
that may...
I hope so.
What's wrong?
Are you surprised?
Burgrave Hashek had every right to arrest the traitor. Alder was in cahoots with...
But what about the others?
What do you mean?
You don't think Hashek would have had them...
Well, maybe.
I suppose. But still. Can't help whatever the rights and wrongs of it. I won't...
I understand. But...
You're right.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please. And sample... Wench!
We have excellent Hungarian wine.
Thank you. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory. And perhaps...
Well said. What do you say to that?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such
True. It is admirable that you are the... Our agreement stands, of course. That politics is mainly about making...
We have the same interests, Sarotto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals, and let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Redzik have an eye for capable and as soon as we are finished with that rebel. But now to the business. We discussed this long and hard. But we can... And for that reason, we will...
And we will string up the insolent bastard who...
More wine, Lord...
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important...
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's...
Of course you may. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade, and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly...
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no...
Oh, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But you're not offended, I hope. Ori. It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. Be so kind and get me another picture of the...
As you wish. Just a moment.
I promise, sir, that this will... The next wine I drink will be to...
Your health, then, but don't overdo it.
Anything else you need?
I'd like to speak to Sarotto.
Certainly.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you're convinced?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone. With each one of us has to consider. You can show what you can do tomorrow.
We'll make short work.
I'll try not to let you down.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's...
Junger Mann, komm her. Another immoral story. Immoral? On the contrary. But a moment, friend.
that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye. No.
Who got the better of you twice.
Zweimal?
That's right. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of...
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the...
Ja, du hast recht. If I've offended you, Henry, but if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with sobivadas.
I understand.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice. If you were smart,
things will start
you
going
wouldn't be so
south.
stupid.
Geld!
That was a good game.
Speak for yourself.
The Lord giveth, the Lord...
Shall we have a chat, bonny lad?
This is Henry, my lady.
What's he doing here?
Careful.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
This is Henry, Lord...
I'm sorry. I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zernot.
Pleased to meet...
I know who you... And the stories were some...
The pond...
Your life was...
You're right, Father.
Well, that... I'd love to hear a...
I'll be glad to tell you my story.
The best place to begin.
You're right, of course. It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. We didn't have time for that, because a bandit they killed without mercy. And our men we had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son.
Truly shocking and...
It was a bloodbath, my lady. Then they followed us into the rocks and chased us through that... I thought we were done for. There was no way out. Nothing to...
I see your lives really were...
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later... Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour,
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stink...
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they put...
That was nothing, really. But the bailiff didn't see it that way. Probably because it was his son who got a thrashing.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young...
And rather entertaining...
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and. Would you.
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentleman. It's a lovely night outside and a lovely summer night. It was horrible. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of the.
Of course.
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow with, but maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well.
I'm no...
That's enough talk, silly. Let's enjoy this night.
What would you like?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my...
Oh, but that horse has already bolted.
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come early.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me.
I'll be happy to give you what's left. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
Look, I don't want to... And that's all right, if he likes... So...
Oh, right. Oh, that's a different matter. I'll give you the best I have left, although... Here you are.
See now? Where there's a... Sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Oh, Henry, we have to set off. Hey!
I've got your arm...
Where is it?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Henry!
I've got your armor and...
Where is it then?
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter, blacksmith's boy? Stop farting. Around.
I've got your...
Where is it then?
Oh. Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know.
What'll it be?
What are you playing at? We're leaving.
Show me your wares.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Where is it then?
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter, blacksmith's boy?
I surrender!
You're a once-timer's and if I...
Utter... You'll have to...
Oh.
What do we have here?
Good morning, sir.
Greetings.
Excuse me.
What do you want her?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it.
Well, the thing is, they...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all but don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck.
Sure.
Thanks. God be with you, sir.
What can you do?
I've opened...
Really? That's clever. I won't bother locking it again from now on. Here's some Hungarian wine for your May the Holy Virgin... Take care then. I apologize.
What's the matter, Henry? We have to...
I've got you.
Let's see what...
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Austin.
What do you mean? It's not that...
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you?
Ready.
Excellent. I can't... Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that torch on the bark of it on. else we have. We'll take their little fortunate trice. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. See, I won't get much conversation out of this.
Whoa!
Why the long face?
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale at home. I'm afraid it'll go bad on me soon. Someone should really do something about that.
Aye, I'm in a right bind.
How was the hang?
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain.
What about your faithful servant?
I'm ready for battle. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you don't...
I can't... I suppose someone does...
But Lord Capon...
You, Sir Ulrich.
We all have our orders, and mine are to Why dally then when we have work? Open the gate!
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Neback was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
What the... My God! Where? Christ. Hey! Can't get out.
Give me your hand.
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
Come on! Go for it!
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Now he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here. We can't go back. We'll fight our way through. Quick, stand up.
Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Down the path! We can't go back!
Show what you're made of!
Help the fool! You hear, Henry? I need you here! Hey! Henry, cover up!
Go fuck yourself! Show your...
It's all your fault.
Now you get your ass kicked!
For fuck's sake! Henry! Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here! I'll help you!
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards!
Fuck me! Ulrich's dead! Let's get out of here!
Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him! Capon! Where the hell is he? I have to go to him! Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Clutchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor.
But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Is that what you call fighting like a man?
You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
So, do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No. The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Well, I might not... I threw up during a sermon.
Holy fucking shit!
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the room. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here...
What boys are you looking for?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be glad to... It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near Nabokov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Shit. And most likely, your friends and all.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they...
Annie and Kuba from Nabokov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said, ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn, round the back.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself. From the inn, follow the road east, till you get to a big crossroads. And at the... Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Oh, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. Safe travel.
God bless you. Look on the Lord's Day. You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No. Been overdoing it ever since.
Greetings.
What's going on here?
The lords are having a scrap, but it's all like this one.
Farewell, sir.
Holy Mother of God. Careful! For the most.
God be with you, lad. I need to ask...
Cooper's in a bad way. He got... What do you want?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was in the evening, some men, and then in the morning. Awful.
Easy.
Branches snapping, horses whinnying. We tried to flee, but Cooper...
They took some captain. I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry, his page.
Lord have mercy. They would...
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, they was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away?
I'm just saying what I saw.
I'm asking if you're sure.
Before Almighty God. Well, I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's...
Well, who were the...
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but we know his men. They ride by the mill often enough, and...
I'll leave you to get some rest. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that...
Aye, I'm a priest.
Merciful Mother of God. Maybe he'll get back.
Of course. Benedict. Amen.
Amen. Here.
Farewell, my friends.
Please, God, make Cooper better again.
Good girl, Bibi. Good girl. I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Oh, this must be that chapel. Now to the right, and down to the woods. The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover. Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
they teach you not to stick your nose into other people's business? Go to hell. I've been waiting.
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like in any case. The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Stop! What are you Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not...
Listen, one more step and it'll be your...
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Oh? And
the Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or
what are you saying? You don't look like...
I hear that a lot. But it's God's...
So who are you...
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead.
All right.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking... Who's this?
No, sir. He says he's a priest.
Quiet! You, speak!
Who? Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for their bodies.
And what exactly do you want?
Now that I've introduced myself,
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever...
I get your point. De omnibus est. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves.
Well,
I'd like to ask
what do you think? And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us. But it wasn't it.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's...
Excellent, Eric.
We'll see. Have you...
I still don't know if they're dead or alive.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said?
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners.
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as... Come on then, you... They got what they...
I'd say it's God's...
You really know... And leave God...
In the Battle of...
And you settled...
Till recently, I was the parish...
Sasau.
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the body.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them... And besides, Those corpses could attract...
Sod the wolves.
Anyway, what about...
Still on?
What castle?
Nabokov. Although... So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
I can't tell you.
I see. We all have our secrets, don't we?
You too?
Of course. But some people's secrets are bigger than others. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag.
But in any case, we'll leave the horses here. Not to worry.
A very nice fortress.
In a moment, you can ask the captain...
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Greetings, Captain. Are you... Remarkable work, I can't deny. If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go...
I'd never have expected such a...
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose, but I don't see the devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver.
They definitely didn't teach you that in the seminary. Who the hell are you?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the...
Did I hear correctly that you're a priest?
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is...
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing?
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored...
Indeed. But this isn't the time, or you have my friends, and I want them back.
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man off.
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound.
They're both fine, for now. You have
the word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me
as the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is...
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all, and I have to admit, the best as well, as my...
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although as you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason, but that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price...
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure.
I'm not a negotiator. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Berg. Ah, well. Man proposed...
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather... suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man! You got it! Sorry, fuckers! You'll die, you bastard! A death for a death! We'll kill. What do you want? I'll be done with you in a flash. I'll rip your ass. Sorry, fucker. Is that what you call fighting like a man? You got him! Next!
It's a rebellion! Yeah! Don't spare him!
Let him have it! What's it to be? Either you gotta fight or drop dead.
All day for you.
Quick! Hardly even hurt, eh?
Whether you're a priest or not, I have...
Likewise. But what...
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get... What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have cause.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress, give me one good reason I shouldn't.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most...
Rescuer?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and
a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bat...
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap, and that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity if either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive.
Don't try it on. You fled from town, and if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead.
For the time being.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin does...
I'll be free before... And how... Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who's... And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to really...
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries. Besides, seeing what happened, and I wouldn't one way or another, he won't... Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine! Ugh.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with Von Ber— Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us early and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some— We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it's—
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Marg
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail, which doesn't exactly make us—
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Burgov and the
Jobst can be very convincing. I've seen him twist— Be that as it—
Aye.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by— They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that—
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhishka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and
You recruited him?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, and he was good at waging—
There's a fine—
As a man of your experience, and since King Wenceslas, we're making life difficult for the traitors who are—